We're with Ryan Tegnelia. He's a criminal defense attorney in San Diego, California, and he's agreed to answer some online questions specifically related to sexual assault. With that said, Ryan, let's get into the first question that was posted. This is a pretty general one, but what is considered sexual assault?
Okay, well, following up on our assault video, sexual assault encompasses a wide range of assaultive crimes that differ from general assault crimes in that they are done either for sexual gratification or involving private parts, essentially. So it is a wide category of an offense. There are misdemeanors that are considered sexual assault, up to and including, obviously, child molest cases, which are actually punished more severely than some homicide cases.
Okay, next question is, and again, there's not a whole lot of specifics on this one, but what types of penalties am I facing?
Once again, sexual assault, it ranges from misdemeanors such as, just like touching someone's private part in public or something like that, all the way up through, forcible rape, sodomy, and, child molest cases. So whereas on a misdemeanor, you may be looking at no jail time at all, just some counseling or, an awareness course. When you start getting into the larger cases involving children, each individual count can be up to 15, 25 years to life, mandatory consecutive.
Okay, I understand. And will I have to register as a sex offender?
Once again, it depends on what you're charged with. Obviously, if you're talking about the more heavy-hitting crimes such as rape and child molest and things like that, then yes, unless you have a successful defense, you are going to have to register for 290. When you start getting into the lower ones, say statutory rape is considered a sexual assault crime, and then varying depending on the ages of the defendant and the alleged victim, down into the misdemeanors, we sometimes have more flexibility with whether or not we can get you a non-registerable offer, or you have some flexibility in that you would try to convince the prosecutor to allow you to plead to a crime other than what you're charged with that doesn't require a registration pursuant to Penal Code Section 290.
Okay. What types of defenses are available for sexual assault?
A lot. Obviously, with any case, you sometimes want to meet the elements in order to qualify as sexual assault and thus trigger that 290, which is what people are generally worried about. There are specific elements. So, for example, was it done for sexual gratification? Did it include touching of a certain area or a certain part of the body? Was it over the clothes? Things like that. Very factual, specific sort of defenses that you can have, as far as or as well as oftentimes we try to get involved with these cases very early on. The way these cases generally make it to the police is they're reported. It's someone says that an individual is sexually assaulting them, usually a friend or a relative. And so the police really are going off of nothing at this point other than the accusation itself. And so what they'll do is they'll try to set up an interview with you to try and get you to confess, or they'll sit the alleged victim down and have what's called a SART interview with them. And you can sometimes get involved and just stop the whole thing in its tracks. That's why we ask people to call us as soon as you even suspect you're being investigated for sexual assault.
Understand. Next question. What is your experience in defending sexual assault charges?
Once again, it runs the gamut. I mean, I've done the misdemeanor sexual battery stuff, as well as indecent exposure and things like that, up to and including the life top lewd and lascivious acts cases, and as well as unconsensual sex cases. We'll say up to jury trial.
Okay, and the final question is, what do you charge and do you offer payment plans?
Once again, much different depending on what stage of the case you contact me at, which is why we ask you to get in early, what the level of offense is, and how far along the case is going to go, but once again, what you're charged with, because we're talking about a category of crime that is so broad. And yes, we do offer payment plans, especially for the heavier crimes. It's not often that people just have all the money to put down at once. We understand that, working people and it's average folks that get charged with this, and so therefore we do accept payment plans. We do try to work that out.
Excellent. Well, if you have any additional questions for Ryan, feel free to post them in the comments section below, and Ryan's agreed to get back to you with answers. With that said, thanks for your time, Ryan.
Yeah, thanks for the follow-up. And hey, everybody, if you think you're in any way involved in one of these crimes, I can't stress how beneficial it is to contact us at an early stage. A lot of the times we can put the brakes on these things before they start spiraling out of control, and we'll save you a lot of time and hassle. So if you even think you're being targeted in one of these things, give us a call. We offer a free consultation. We'll be more than happy to look at it.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.